Alright, we're starting back again today. Alright, I'm trying to think where we left off. I think we left off where we were in the levels. And we were... Right, yeah. We're doing this stuff.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Interesting. Okay, so that has symbols inside the huts. So all these symbols are of hands. Can I jump all the way down? No, I can't. Alright, looking for things that are different.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Probably are, girl. Okay, so there's hands here as well, but they're different. They're red. And they've got, like, the, they're in the shape of the fin, I guess. And down here was the mural that was... It was, scratched out.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
Yeah, slaves. Okay, these are different markings. Not handprints so much anymore. These are normal handprints. Alright, and this is... told us that. Chunka? Oh, there's a tube there. Okay. We go check out that tube. Dokie peep dokie. I was so focused with going up that I didn't even think about going down. Which is, ironically, kind of the opposite of how gamers normally go. Normally, gamers don't look up. Oh, this is
some hand marks.
interesting.
Statements. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Oh, it's the symbol order. Okay. And there we go. That's probably what I need to do. hope. I think. Alright, so who's first? White hands. Need to go find a white hands button. And press that first. Guess this is white hands level. Alright, what's next? The yellow hands. That's the purple swirlies. That's gonna sound really wrong. I probably shouldn't call it the purple swirlies. Sounds really wrong out of context. Alright, these are the red hands. Was that next? No, I'm looking for yellow hands. Alright, here we go, yellow hands. And then we go for the black, or for the red hands. Now the white scratches. Right here. And now we do the purple swirls. And if I did that wrong, that's I probably need to do them in the opposite order. Intriguing. I'm guessing I'm able to reach that now.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
It is actually kind of impressive. Okay, we got some murals here. All scratched out again.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods. Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Yeah, we kind of figured that, I thought. Hey, a dwelling space. Let's go check out the dwelling space.
The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
It's interesting.
So these creatures are immortal?
Looks like some offerings over here. Hey, Tez.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me. They rebelled against their masters.
Oh, we already looked
Slaves
at that
seem to
one.
worship two gods.
There seems to be a current here. I'm guessing I have to go through the currents correctly.
This drain controls the water level. What a cleverly conceived system.
Okay. Just trying to see if there's anything else I missed. And then into those huts. It looks like... I wonder if I just go down to that one. Bonk. I need to go back up top
This
because
underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
seems to be something right here. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, hello. That's new. Can I get out? Apparently not. Hey Ben, how's it going? That's one of these.
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Ugh. Getting hung up on all the geometry here. You're still at work? You know, I'm doing alright. I'm kind of putzing around finding different stuff. Ooh! Secrets! Secrets! So not something I can get to, apparently. Wonder if that's connected to that other tunnel I was in. The panel was... Okay, so... maybe I can access it over here? I wish I could swim faster. I wish I could swim faster. I wish I could swim faster. But this is all I've got. And there's no back entrance, of course. Why would there be a back entrance? That would be silly. No hidey holes for me. Of course not. Why would they have hidey holes for the slaves? Oh, hold up. There's those panels on each of the current places. There we go. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? If that one has that, wonder if I take it off? Wait, I need to switch it. Did the wrong one. This one, then once it hits the gold, now... Yes, it is. So this was recommended to me by my good friend Nauseam, and he actually bought it for me. And it is a super awesome puzzle game. And I have a tendency to really like puzzle games, so... What's the other one? It was this one up here, right? Haha! Because I need to switch this one to being that way. That. So basically what we've figured out so far is that our main character here is a fish person. Or was a fish person, or is descended from a fish person. So she's just finding out all of the information now. Not exactly. because it's more.
I made it.
I mean, the colloquial term would be mermaid, I suppose, but it's hard to say mermaid when you have webbing on your hands and everything shows you with a fish head. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, she looks like a standard 1920s, or sorry, 1930s gal. Normally. Did I just trap us? No. Okay, no I didn't. But basically, the original premise of the game was she came looking for her husband, Harry.
From being happy.
Yeah.
What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
She started getting these, like, spots on her hands and was, like, really weak and ill. And so, basically, her husband went in search of a cure for her. This was kind of the result. So when we put our hand there, we are back to being a 1930s girls now. Which is kind of neat, actually. Okay, so we're out of there. But, like, Harry was super sweet, and it's been kind of cool seeing all the different stuff. Okay, there's many different levels here. Plus, the art of this game and the music, whenever the music plays, is just absolutely amazing. Just beautiful. Decisions. It's so hard to decide whether to go left or right first. Right, what does this do? Oh, it lowers the level. Okay, got it.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Right, the one that... Okay. But what about this other tunnel over here? What's this do? Where's this go? Where's it go?
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Kind of a good point, actually. To you, it would just be life. Okay, so this is the tunnel that I was trying to access.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
Alright, and so basically what we do is we touch this panel. See, she's got the Dalmatian spots and she morphs. And now she's fish person. The Matrix. Which would you choose? Red pill or blue? So we're gonna reverse the polarity! Isn't that what you're always supposed to do? Reverse the polarity? Everything in Doctor Who and every science thing is reverse the polarity. There we go. And 3, 2, 1.
This current
Here we
is
go.
quite strong.
Whee!
I wonder where it will take me.
Yeehaw! love the environments. So the whole thing that they're going off of is we are eternal, we are immortal, and all that fun stuff. But here's the thing. Is that an eyeball? Giant squid? Okay. We haven't found a single other, like, living mer person. But something ripped up that whaling ship real bad. So, did they escape to...
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Did they escape to the ocean, do you think? And become mer people? I do love how her hands change color based on which environment she's in. Like, if you saw earlier, they were super dark and mottled, and now they're like light blue. It's just really cool to me. Alright, we're here now.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Harry? We still haven't found our husband yet, by the way.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Interesting. That's another thing. There's been this black goop that they put into their eyeballs to, like, make them see visions or something. I'm not sure why, but... Candles. More candles. Harry, is that you? We haven't come across a single person to actually physically talk to yet in this entire game.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
To be fair, girl, you found out a lot about yourself today.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced her to go. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Te Aharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
I have a very bad feeling about that.
What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Yeah, I've got a very bad feeling about that.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
She's gonna find him, and he's gonna be a monster, isn't he? Like, it's gonna have
Somebody
failed.
painted these symbols on the wall.
It's going to have failed, and he's gonna be something else. I almost guarantee.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
Brought them to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
dear, poor people.
Seems for
Is
this
this where
final
I'm
stage
changing too?
that the ritual took place.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
We had plenty of deaths on this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be accomplice to this ritual madness. Returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this Madite Isle. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I wouldn't wait too long. Au revoir. Tehora. Okay. Boat. Transportation.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he found some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up to now, listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now and the Black Ichor.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged.
Yeah, just a
You
bit.
seem to loathe each other.
Can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. I hope this doesn't turn into enemies to lovers. That would be very unfortunate for our gal.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
Guess we can't go up that ladder. Anything out? Doesn't look like there's anything out here for us. I mean, there's that ladder there, but... Yeah, I know, right? As much as I'm a enemies to lovers, like, fanatic for fanfiction, I'm not for that when the guy's married. Like, you know he's married. There's the whole reason that he's doing this. Like, maybe stay the heck away? Okay, so we already looked at that. Need to go up the stairs and look at this.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Harry, really hoping you didn't miss that part. Because I'd really not like to be a widow, thank you. Please and thank you. Oh god. Okay, so symbols. That's transformation, that's liquid, that's life, that's eternal. I mean, not getting... That's a whole lot of the same symbol there. That symbol shows up on every single thing there. Those are the eyes. Like I'm missing a whole bit of stuff there. but so I want to go there. I have to do that, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Just restarts it. Oh, okay, so that's the one that takes the shortest amount of time. So I have to press that 5 times while pressing that once. I think. That's a swirl.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Maybe if I press that first and then press that, it'll get to... I got up to 4. I didn't get to 5. So... press that, and then press that and that. Sequences. So it was... vessel, eye, squiggle. Okay. Let's try... I'll press it once it reaches there. We go. Okay, so this one definitely takes the longest. So it doesn't take the longest, it's actually... I wonder if I press this one and this one at the same time, will it get there at the same time? It was so close. No, I'm not, I wasn't supposed to do the 4th one. So I was trying that one right there, so there's no 4th. I was trying the panels. So That's a squiggle. Okay, so this one definitely is the longest. This is the second longest? Third longest and the shortest. So it's figuring out when to trigger this one so it matches. Okay, so I waited too long on this one, I think. Too long on this one. These two made it at the same time, I think.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
There we go. I did it! Not sure what this ended up being, but yeah. Alright. Maybe that was the end of that chapter. I'm gonna have some tea. That was the end of that chapter. It was chapter 5. Let me know if you want to see the, Oh, you want to see it? Okay. Give me a second. So, I'm having some red raspberry tea.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here.
And
As menacing as this place may
this is
look.
my teapot
The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're
for
just
today.
defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Whoa.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
Cheers.
Everything seems so distant now. As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before.
Well, I mean, you have been having some
Perfectly
crazy
ordinary
dreams,
life,
girl.
Harry. My daily routines, my illness. That will be as before too.
Yeah, but do you
And
want
then I'll
that
need
to be?
to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood or Boston or Newburyport. I mean, how is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Don't know, girlfriend.
There it is. The sanctuary.
Need to grab me
Was
some,
this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
need to grab some more cute teacups at some point. I've been seeing a lot of really good ones, and they're on my throne page if you want to take a look at them, but there's some really cute ones on there. Ooh, hey, we've got a camp.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
What? A letter!
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place.
That was
I
a
can't
scary
trust her
face.
to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
I mean, yeah, kinda. He's surrounded by people who don't have their his best interests in mind there.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
Noctis?
Was the
What?
blood of these creatures
Oh.
some sort of catalyst?
Hmm.
Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Isn't that the dagger that Frank was attacked with? Interesting.
Harry, what is this? It looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it. Together. Change me? Wonder if he's waiting at the altar for us. Got a couple other things to explore, but interesting. There's something in the back there. Can't get it right this second though. Go check the other side. Ooh, things.
My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Black ooze on a petri dish.
Uh-oh. Oh, they literally set up camp as far away from each other as they could. Okay. Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Nora here. Leave now, please.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He's yelling it's not working. Interesting.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
Interesting.
Harry asleep in his tent.
With a
What
gun.
creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. That's not good. I swear if that girl killed him,
It must be Cassandra's.
I'm a slay a bitch. Oops, sorry, B.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Interesting. What can I say? I get very territorial about my man.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
So we gotta sacrifice Cass to get Harry back, is what you're saying. Right?
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place? Oh, I really hope this works.
Well, it worked. But also, that's probably the most painful way of doing it, girl. All you need is a nick that's not there. Uh-oh.
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty. A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
Things aren't looking promising.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles. I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any bodies, so that's good. Okay. Also not seeing any more blood, so I'm hoping that's good. Keep getting caught on the geometry.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort. Where is this door leading me?
I guess I gotta go look at all the doors. Get all the hints. They kind of look like constellations.
I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
I mean, we already kind of knew that. I don't think I got a trigger for this one.
A shining constellation.
There we go.
I better draw it.
So I got all 4 now. Okay, so the spots on my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of symbols.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
That's the symbol on our hand.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Interesting. Oh, so to open each door, you have to do the combination that creates those. Gotcha. Just gonna see what pressing that every single time does. Like I can't press any of the other ones. Sorry, I was trying to hear if I heard a disturbance in the force. I got 30 more minutes. I need to remember to set the timer.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
I'm gonna backtrack real fast because there was an area that had a mural that I wasn't able to access. I want to see if I can get to that before we end for the day. Also, vaguely sure that I'm hearing my child screaming. And by my child, I am, of course, speaking of the youngest. Okay. That's a mural right there. That's something that I can see from inside there, or is it behind one of the doors? I think it's behind one of the doors. Okay, yeah, so it's gotta be behind this door right here because there's no way to access it. Alright. So, let's see. Press both those.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Oh! It's the classic trope. It's the classic trope. Gamers never look up. Gamers never look up.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Planet Ooze. Yeah, that's an odd one. Got any ideas? Because I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here myself. T, you got any ideas? I don't know, but you're really good. The thing that's really frustrating Well, like, I can't press any other of the buttons. It's just the one that I have on the back of my hand. And if I press them all, it doesn't... It doesn't seem to do much. I don't know. Any other hints? Is there another mural that I'm missing? I already touched that one, I think. I touched those. Log, you are very unhelpful. She said that the, something rotated. Something rotated. I remember her saying that. Some sort of creature, a pet. 90-degree rotation. Owl? But pet. I'm supposed to...
Pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? No further activation buttons. Okay, so it's the simple act of finding the correct order to press them in, I'm guessing. You know, I don't think I'm gonna get this before time runs out, so I think I might actually just call it for now because mom brain has kicked in and I need to go check on the little one. We do have the new community challenge running, so the community gift game. So that is active again. The charity is always going. I don't know if we'll be streaming. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and save and quit out. But
So the thing that happened was we found out last night that my one of my husband's relatives had passed away, and so that means that we're probably looking at a funeral this weekend. We don't have any information on it, if or when that's going to happen. And honestly, it's been, 4 years, 5 years now since the last time I've been to a funeral, so I don't remember exactly how fast the turnaround time was, whether it's a week or 2 weeks, however long it takes to prepare the body, get the funeral stuff set up, get the invitations to the funeral? I don't know. I've never had to organize this kind of thing, and I hope I don't have to for several years. But it's something that we're gonna have to look at and expect this weekend. Maybe. Who knows? You're repeating yourself. Sorry. But I will let you know, specifically, I will let you know if I end up still being free on Saturday to do stream. If we don't have a funeral, I will probably do stream. If we do have the funeral, then obviously I won't have the stream. But my thought is that if not, that I won't be available on Saturday the 18th, but if it gets shunted to the next available time, then it would be the weekend after the 18th, so that would be the 25th. But if it doesn't get shunted, that means that we would do the Gifted Game stream on the 11th, no stream on the 18th, and then Twitch Mom teaches on the 25th. Which the poll ended, by the way. I don't know if you saw any of that, but that was going on my Discord channel. Everyone ended up voting for me to teach a lesson about embroidery. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I've got a little project that I've been working on the side. It's one of those like Christmas tree skirts. And this year I made sure to get my handprint, my husband's handprint, Kiddo's handprint, and Stuntman's. So it's a group of handprints. And I gotta do two things with that. I have to outline those handprints with hot glue, like with a glue gun, to make a raised thing, and once that has dried, then I can kind of make like a raised beveled border. And if I want to fill the inside of that with various flowery embellishments, I can do that. I haven't decided exactly what I would want to do with that, but I'm thinking that I might just stick with filling each hand with like the birth flower, like the birth month flower of each person. But essentially what I hope to do in the coming years is each year I will get the handprint again, and it'll be kind of like a thing where you can see the growth of the family. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm glad you're looking forward to that too, but that's kind of my rough idea of what I have on my head for that. And if I was thinking that if I do the birth flowers, that gives the ability to show a couple different types of stitches. Like I can do the running stitch, I can do the back stitch, I can do a rose wheel stitch. You can do the French knot, also known as a country knot. There's a lot of different stitches that I could probably show off there. Satin stitch is a good one for filler, to fill in the space. But yeah, we'll see where we get with that. But that's kind of the two plans I have in my head, which is sorry, I'm phrasing this like coding. If this, then this. If not this, then this. It's a lot of if-then statements. Which is probably why I did so well in my coding class, now that I'm thinking about it, because, yeah, that's programming. Maybe that's why programming came so easily to my brain. Oh well. But, actually, Tiz, I need your input on this. So, one of the things that I'm thinking of for, like, general, like, with the overlay and everything, for an example, when we're in the focus game, I normally have the chat on that sidebar there. I'm thinking of getting rid of that and just leaving the chat, like, in Twitch, because when people are coming in and talking about things that aren't exactly family friendly, that gets put into, like, that's now part of the recording. So if I'm trying to put the recording onto YouTube and still bill myself as I'm a family friendly streamer, it kind of makes it hard to do that, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm still thinking of having, like, the webcam there. I'm just thinking of basically kind of making it like a widescreen, where the basically the game frame would extend into where the where that chat bar currently is. Does that make sense? Does that sound like a good idea to you? What are your thoughts? Or do you want to have that conversation off stream? That's also viable. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I haven't decided completely on it, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. Okay. I mean, if it's something that we need to discuss and kind of think over, that's absolutely fair. Anyways, I'm gonna get going because it's about time to see what's going on with my family, and I need to figure out what we're doing for dinner, because I'm starting to run low on stuff because I didn't go to the grocery store, obviously, on Monday because I wasn't dug out on Monday. I'm still super sore from digging my entire driveway out. But anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your night. I look forward to seeing you maybe on Saturday for a stream. I think I'm losing my voice. Cool beans. Alright. Good night to all, and to all good night. Love you, kiddos.